Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. 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 Jaya Jaya Ram. Jaya Jaya Ram. Om Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Om Shri Ramachandraya Namaha. Atulita Baladhamam Hema Shailabhadeham Danujavana Krishanum Jnaninam Agraganyam Sakala Gunanidhanam Vanaranam Adhisham Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatan Namami. Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatan Namami. Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Om Dhyayami Chinmayanandam Gurudevam Mahamatim Prema Purnam Kriyashilam Sada Lokahite Ratam Kripalum Sundarakaram Samartham Satyadarshinam Vacha Tattva Prakashinya Shoka Moha Vinashinam. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om Namah Shri Tulsi Dasa Sadvarishtaya Dhimate Puritam Hridayam Yena Rama Premamrite Name. Om Shri Tulsi Dasaya Namaha. Jai Shri Ram. Hari Om, a very warm welcome. Raghukula Mani. We saw in the 116th Doha, Mama Swami, that crest jewel of the Lord of Raghu is my master, my Lord, my Bhagavan. Kahi Sivanayavu Matha. He prostrated, he offered his pranams, bowed his head. Who? Shiva. Continuing in the 117th Chaupai, निज भ्रम नहीं समुझहि अज्ञानी, प्रभु पर मोह धरहि जड़ प्राणी, जथा गगन घन पटल निहारी, झापे भानु कहि कुबिचारी, चितव जो लोचन अंगुली लाए, प्रगट जुगल ससी तेहि के भाये, उमा राम विषयिक असमोहा, नभतम धूम दूरि जिमि सोहा, विषय करन सुर जीव समेता, सकल एकते एक सचेता, सब कर परम प्रकाशक जोई, राम अनादि अवधपति सोई, जगत प्रकाश्य प्रकाशक रामु, मायाधीश ज्ञान गुण धामु, जासु सत्यता ते जड़ माया, भास सत्य इव मोह सहाया, रजत सीप महु भास जिमी, जथा भानु कर बारी, जदपि मृषाति हूँ काल सोई, भ्रमन सकई को टारी, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भई सब संतन की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। शिवजी says, निज भ्रम नहीं समुझहि अज्ञानी. Ajnani, ignorant people, do not perceive their own error. Nija brahma nahi samujhahi. Prabhu par moha dharahi jada prani. On the other hand, those ignorant people, they superimpose on the Lord. Meaning what? Because of their ignorance, they superimpose wrong things on Bhagavan himself. Jatha gagana ghana patala nihari. On the sky, we also see lot of clouds and everything. And what happens? The cloud appears as though appears to cover the sun. Isn't it? We also say, oh, the sun is covered by the clouds. Can clouds cover the sun? The very existence of the clouds is seen only because of the presence of the sun. At night time, where do you see the clouds? Think. So the cloud is seen because of the presence of the sun. In the light of the sun, the clouds are seen. But then what do we say? The sun is covered. How can clouds cover the sun? Jhape wo bhanu kahai kabichari. The unintelligent. Kubichari. Not kabichari. Kubichari. Kubichari kahahi. The unintelligent people say that the sun has been covered. The sun has been veiled by the clouds. Chitava jo lochana anguli laye. The one who takes, you also can try. It is a very interesting demonstration. You take the eye and then go near your eyes and just touch it. You will find everything looking double. But do you mean to say it became double just because I kept my finger on my eye? It appeared double, but it is one and the same. The whole world is one and the same, isn't it? The people who have covered their eyes with their own finger, meaning what? Who have covered with their own ignorance, who have covered the truth appears multiple, but it is one and one only. Uma Pragata Jugala, that is what I said. Pragata Jugala Sasi, Tehike Bhai. Sasi, one example is given. You look at that Sasi, moon, and then you touch your finger, moon appears double, but there is only one moon. Therefore, Rama himself appears as an avatara Purusha, but he himself is the supreme. Uma Rama Bishayika Samoha. Uma. This superimposition on Rama is attributed by the ignorant people just as smoke, clouds, etc. are appearing in the sky. Actually, they all are impermanent. They go away. They are not permanent. Vishayakarana Sura Jiva Sameta. Even the Jiva. Now look at this very interesting point. The objects, Vishaya here meaning what? The objects of Karana, senses. And the senses are enlivened by what? Their presiding deities. Karana, Sura. Sura here refers to the presiding deity of those particular senses. Jiva Sameta, including the life that is going on, Jiva. Sakala ekate ekasacheta. One is supported by the other. How? See. The senses what we have, isn't it? What did he say? Vishaya. Vishaya, the objects, are seen by what? My senses. Without my senses, I can't see the objects. So, the objects are illumined by the senses. The senses are illumined by its own presiding deity, and that presiding deity is illumined by the conscious self, the consciousness, which is otherwise Rama only. Sabakara Parama Prakasaka Joyi. All of them are able to illumine themselves and function in the world outside because of the presence of the Supreme. Rama Anadi. Bhagavan is beginningless. Avadhapati Soyi. He is the Lord of Avadhapati, that is King of Ayodhya. But actually he is what? Anadi. Jagata Prakasya Prakasaka Ramu. Who is Rama? One is, he illumines the entire objective world, and he is the illuminator. Think. The world of matter, of all the objects, they are able to be seen because of the blessings of Bhagavan, and Rama is its illuminator. Bhagavan Ramchandraji only illumines. Because of what? Along with this Maya Shakti, we will see. Mayadhisa Jnana Gunadhamu. He is the Mayadhisha. He is a Lord of the Maya, and because of the support of Maya, because of the action of Maya, this entire world is seen. Maya Kalpita Jagat. Gunadamu. He is that Guna Dhamu, the virtues and the wisdom. It is all Bhagavan only. Jasu Satyata Te Jadamaya. Jasu Satyata, because he is the reality, Satyata, and Jadamaya. This whole objective world is actually Jada. It is nothing but Maya Kalpita Jagat, which you have taken it to be real, which is false, but you have taken Bhagavan to be a myth because you don't see him in Pratyaksha. How is Bhagavan possible to be in Pratyaksha? But what about Bhagavan? Bhasa Satya Iva Moha Sahaya. Because of the ignorance, what is seen appears to be Satya. Matter appears to be Satya. रजत सीप महु भास जिमी जथा भानु कर बारी. He says, Rajata Seepa. Seepa here means the shells. Shells appears like silver. Rajata. Bhasajimi jata bhanukara bhari. Just as when there is strong, very, powerful sun rays falling on the road, you see like a mirage. You see a mirage. You see as though there is water flowing. But water is not there. It is out of my ignorance. I as though see water. But they are all what? Nothing but sun's rays. Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra is seen as though a human and as though not Bhagavan because of our ignorance. Otherwise, Rama and the Supreme Being both are one and the same. Jadapi mrishati hu kala soyi. Just as appearance, mrisha, appearance is false, brahmana sakaiku tari. Nobody can dispel that delusion without knowledge. Knowledge is the only means. Therefore, we have to come to know who he actually is, Rama. When we understand that Rama is nothing but the Supreme, till then ignorance will prevail. Moha Maya will prevail. Continuing. एहि विधि जग हरि आश्रित रहई जदपि असत्य देत दुख अहई जो सपने सिर काटे कोई बिनु जागे न दूर दुख होई जासु कृपास भ्रम मिट जाई गिरिजा सोई कृपाल रघुराई आदि अंत को उजासु न पावा मति अनुमानी निगम असगावा बिनु पद चलई सुनई बिनु काना कर बिनु करम करई विधि नाना आनन रहित सकल रस भोगी बिनु बानी बक्ता बड़ जोगी तन बिनु परस नयन बिनु देखा ग्रहई घ्राण बिनु बास अशेषा असि सब भांति अलौकिक करनी महिमा जासु जाई नहीं बरनी जेहि इमि गावहि वेद बुध जाहि दरहि मुनि ध्यान सोई दशरथ सुत भगत हित कोसलपति भगवान सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। एहि विधि जग हरि आश्रित रहई. In this manner, the world of objects, the objective world is superimposed on Hari. Jadapi, in spite of it, though they are all unreal, asatya deta dukha ahahi. This asatya objective world, dukha deta. It only gives pain. Bhagavan is one who will only give peace. But when we run behind this objective world, relinquishing Bhagavan, giving up Bhagavan, not considering Bhagavan, have no time for Bhagavan, such people, dukha deta hai. Only this world will give pain and suffering. Jaun sapne sira kaate koi. Very interesting example he gives. In his dream, if somebody cuts his head, binu jage na duri dukha hoi. He has to wake up. Once he wakes up, he will understand that slandering of the head was in the dream. Nothing has happened. I am fine. I am fine. When does it come? Only after he wakes up. So all the sufferings of the world, we feel that it is all for me and we suffer. As long as we come to understand that we are also that supreme in essence, the world will persecute all of us. That is what is binu jage. Without waking up, duri dukha na hoi. Dukha na duri hoi. This pain, the pranks, the persecution of the world will not go away unless we wake up to that higher reality and accept Rama as the supreme and reach him. Jasu kripa sa brahma miti jayi. It is only because of his grace this ignorance can be wiped out. Right? This delusion can be removed. Girija, O Girija, soi kripala raghurayi. And that kripa, the one who blesses, the one who shows compassion is Raghurayi. He is Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra Ji. Adi antako jasuna pava. Nobody can ever see what is the real beginning and where is the real end of this supreme. Nobody can see. Mati anumani nigama sagava. Mati anumani. Anumani here means what? What is that word? Speculate. The mind only speculates. It can be so. It can be this. Only when we don't understand the essential nature of Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra Ji. In the Laukika Drishti, according to the Katha, Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra Ji took birth in the year 5114. That year he took birth. But that is one physical avatar. But in essence, Rama is Anadi. He has no beginning. Nigamasaga, all the people who have not understood only think that he has got a date of birth. Otherwise, Bhagavan is Adi Anta Ko Jasu Na Pava. Nigama Sagava. Nigama means what? Veda. Veda says Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra Ji has Adi Ananta Kovu Na Pava. Binu pada chalai sunai, binu kana, kara binu karama karai bidhinana. Now this a few lines of the Chaupai very beautifully expresses. I will just read those Chaupai and just tell you that is sufficient for now. We will again going to see the whole thing again in the stutis in detail. Binu pada, without feet, Chalayu sunai binu kana. He walks everywhere. Binu pada chalai. Without foot he walks. Sunai binu kana. Without ears he hears everything. Kara binu karama. Without arms he works. He performs actions. Bidhinana. Without hands he does everything. Anana rahita sakala rasabhogi. Without a mouth, he enjoys all the rasas. He enjoys every taste. Binu bani bakta bada johi. Binu bani, without words, he speaks everything. The whole Vedas is from the Bhagavan only, you see. Tana binu parasanayana binu dekha. Without a body, he touches everything. And nayana binu dekha. Without eyes, he sees everything. Meaning what? He himself is everything. When he himself is everything, what can he see? What can he hear? What can he do? To see, to hear, to do, to walk, to speak, limitations are required. Bhagavan is unlimited. Sarvavyapakatvat Brahma. Therefore, all these descriptions are given about Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra. Grahai grana binu basa asesha. Without a nose, he can catch all the flavors, odors, everything. Asisab bhati alaukika karani. His is supernatural ways of transaction. In every respect. Mahima jasu jai nahi barani. Mahima jasu. His glory jai nayam nahi barani. It can never be explained. See how many chaupais he has written, because he says, I had to write so many, but still I am not able to explain the glory of Bhagavan. Jehi jimi gavahi beda buddha, jahi dharai muni dhyana. He, Jehi, imi gavahi, what? Veda, Buddha. Veda, all the Shrutis. Buddha, all the men of wisdom who have already attained that experience. Gavahi, they all tell. Jahi darahi muni dhyana. All the sages get into deep into meditation, delve directly inside, completely rejecting the so-called external world. And what are they meditating upon? The Supreme, who is Rama. Soi Dasaratha Sutta. Soi, he is Dasaratha Sutta. Bhagavan Shri Ramachandra Bhagata Hita, who is down here in this world as an avatar. For what? Devotees' welfare. Kausalapati Bhagavan. He is what? The son of Kausalapati. He is the son of Bhagavan. He is a Bhagavan. Kausalapati Bhagavana. He is Bhagavan Shri Ramchandra ji. Kasi marat jantu avaloki, jasu nama balakara ubisoki, soi prabhu mor charachar swami, raghubara sabaura antar jami. बिबसहु जासु नाम नर कहि, जन्म अनेक रचित अघधरई, सादर सुमिरन जे नर करहि, भव बारिधि गोपद इव तरहि, राम सो परमात्मा भवानी, तह भ्रम अति अभिहित तब बानी, अस संशय आनत उरमाही, ज्ञान विराग सकल गुण जाहि, सुनि शिव के भ्रम भंजन बचना, मिटि गए सब कुतरक के रचना, भई रघुपति पद प्रीति प्रतीति, दारुण असंभावना बीति, पुनि पुनि प्रभु पद कमल गही, जोरी पंकरुह पानी, बोली गिरिजा बचन बर, मनहु प्रेम रस सानि, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भय सब संतन की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। काशी मरत जंतु अवलोकी. Bhagavan Shivji says, the one who drops his body at Kashi, Kashi Marata Jantu Avaloki, I hold them. I take them towards me. What is Kashi? The modern Varanasi, Kashi, Banaras, all are one and the same. Jasu nama balakara bisoki. And the one who dies in Kashi, I will hold him and all his papas will be written off. All his shoka will go away. Soi Prabhu mora charachara swami. Soi Prabhu, he is my Lord. Shivaji is telling about Ramchandraji. Soi Prabhu mora sacharachara swami. He is that Lord of chara and achara, moving and non-moving, animate and inanimate. He is that Supreme Swami. Raghubara Sabaura Antarajami. Raghubara, Bhagavan Shri Ramchandraji, he is the Sabaura Antarayami. In everything, he is the Antaryami. He is the inner essence of everybody. Bibasahu jasu nama narakahi. If, there is a big if, you can write a if big size to the extent possible, and you can put two inverted commas, paint it in dark, maybe red. If jasu nama narakahi bibasahi jasu nama narakahi janama aneka rachita aghadarahi. All the sins that was committed in the past, all lives, whatever, however number of lives, it is said crores of lives we have done so much of papas. All that sins committed will be just washed away. Will be just clean. It will get burnt. Aghadarahi. It will get burnt away, meaning you no more will have any sins, so there is no hell for you, don't worry. Sadara sumirana. Sadara sumirana jenara karahi. Those who devoutly, with lot of love, with lot of affection, lot of reverence, lot of devotion, lot of surrender, commitment, sadara sumirana. Sumirana means remembering. Je narakarahi. Those people, bhavabaridhi gopadaivatarahi. Bhavabaridhi, this ocean of samsara, this ocean of transmigration, punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janari, jathare shayanam, iha samsare, bahudustare, all those things. Bhava Baridhi Gopadaivatarahi. Gopada means what? A puddle of water. The whole sins will become a puddle of water, and with Rama's grace, even that will dry up. Shastras are declaring, but we have no faith. How pitiable we are, isn't it? Ramaso Paramatma Bhavani. Hey Bhavani, Girija, Shailaja. Rama Paramatma, Bhagavan is Paramatma only. Why are you going behind the world? Bhagavan Ram is there, he is Paramatma. Taha Brahmati Abhihita Tababani. Your assertion, your confidence that he is subject to delusion is unwarranted. Your assertion, what do we say? Because all of us think he is an avatara Purusha, he is in the human form, therefore he is limited. That is wrong. He has taken an avatara to help you and me to understand his true nature and become one with him. That is the purpose. Therefore, avahita tavabani. Asa samshaya anata uramahi. The moment asa samshaya, you harbor such a doubt, jnana viraga sakala guna jahi. All your knowledge, all that capacity of viraga means vairagya and jnana, knowledge, everything, guna, qualities, virtues, everything will go away if you take him to be a human being. That is why Girija, Bhagavana, he is that supreme. Sunisivake Brahmabhanjanam Bachana. Listening to Bhagavan Shivaji's, very illuminating words, very inspiring words. Mitige sab kutaraka ke rachana. All the kutarka thoughts, unwarranted thoughts, miti. All of them disappeared. The whole, the structure of false imagination crashed like a pack of cards. Bhairagupati pada priti pratiti. Immediately, Girija became filled with the love for Bhagavan, devotion towards Bhagavan's feet. Ragupati pada, pratiti. What? Immediately it filled. Priti. Daruna asambhavana biti. All the disbelief which he had about why Rama should be worshipped by my Bhagavan. All such thoughts which Sati had, you remember? All those thoughts were completely destroyed and they disappeared. Everything, asambhavana. Puni puni prabhupada kamala gahi jori pankaruha pani. Girija folded her hands, palms, and again fell at the feet of Bhagavan Shivaji. Boli Girija bachana bara. Girija then spoke these words. Manahu prema rasasani. Her words were dipped in that ocean of devotion. Earlier it was ocean of samsara, ocean of doubts, ocean of speculation. All that disappeared and the same ocean became the ocean of love, the ocean of devotion, the ocean of complete surrender. Manahu prema rasasani. She dived into that ocean of love, that nectar of love. And then she says, Sasi kar samasuni gira tumhari mita moha sardat pabhari तुम कृपाल सबु संसवु हरेवु राम स्वरूप जानी मोहि परेवु नाथ कृपा अवगयवु विषादा सुखी भयवु प्रभु चरण प्रसादा अब मोहि आपनि किंकरी जानी जदपि सहज जड नारी अयानी प्रथम जो मैं पूछा सोई कहूँ जाओ मो पर प्रसन्न प्रभु आहूँ राम ब्रह्म चिन्मय अविनाशी सर्वरहित सबउर पुरबासी नाथ दरेउ नर तनु के ही हेतु मोहि समुझाई कहु वृष केतु उमा बचन सुनि परम विनीता राम कथा पर प्रीति पुनीता हिय हर्षे कामारि तब शंकर सहज सुजान बहुविधि उमहि प्रशंसी पुनि बोले कृपा निधान सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. before I start explaining this. There are three more sorta. We will read that also. Today maybe I will take 5 minutes extra because with this, all the Purva Pitika is over. And the next 121st Chaupai, the actual Katha begins. Finally, we have reached that. Okay. So, 121 we will start tomorrow. Today, even though it will take a little extra time, we will complete it. And Shivaji starts the actual Katha right from the beginning. From the beginning of how the Katha led to the birth of Rama, and then he continues. Okay, here I would also want to declare one very beautiful point. Maybe you will be very happy to listen to this. In our Katha, Ramchandraji is taking birth on, not on Ramanavami day, that is too early. Okay, 17th is Ramanavami. Ramachandraji will take birth on Sunday, the 12th of May 2024, which also happens to be Shankara Jayanti. And Sadhana Mandira is celebrating along with that the 108th Chinmaya Jayanti Mahotsava. Now 3-in-1 program. Rama Janana Prasanga, Shankara Jayanti and 108th Chinmaya Jayanti Mahotsava. All the three put together, but for that you all have to come here. You have to come to Sadhana Mandira, Pratyaksha, because Ram Janma cannot happen like this. You have to come, then Rama Janana Prasanga will happen. Shankara Jayanti and Chinmaya Jayanti, 108th Chinmaya Jayanti, Paduka Puja should happen. And then all of you have to see that Balarama. Is it not? I can't show Balarama on a TV. You have to come. Okay? On behalf of Sadhana Mandira, I invite all of you on the 12th of May 2024, which is a Sunday, 11th 1 will be the program. After 1 o'clock, all of you will please accept our humble submission of a prasada and have bhiksha on that day here, and then you will proceed, and then we will continue. Okay, again I will keep repeating this announcement, but now sure, 12th May, Bhagavan will take birth in our Katha, and from tomorrow the actual Katha will start. Therefore, today, if I take a little extra time, please excuse me for that. Coming back, there is this 3 sortas. We will read. Sunu subha katha bhavani Ramacharita manasa bimala Kahabu sundi bakhani Suna bihaganayaka garuda So sambada udara Jehi vidhibha aage kahaba Sunahu Rama avatara Charita parama sundara anagha Hari guna nama apara Katha rupa aganita amita Maini jamati anusara Kahavu uma sadara sunahu Sasikar sama suni gira tumhari. Hey Girija, Sasikara sama suni. I have carefully listened to all your questions. Mita moha sarada tapabhari. I will completely clear. I will remove your ignorance, but in fact, my ignorance about you, that you have not understood Rama, even that ignorance has been cleared. Therefore, there is no place for ignorance on either side. Tuma kripala sabu samsavu harevu. You have actually removed all your doubts. Tuma kripala about Rama, samsavu harevu. You have cleared, you have removed all your doubts. Rama swarupa jani mohi paravu. Now you are ready to understand Rama swarupa, the reality, the nature of Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra ji that has been revealed to me, that I will tell you. Natha kripa bagaya ubishada. By your grace, Parvati ji is telling Shivaji, Natha kripa bagaya ubishada. Because of your grace, all my vishada is gone, has been cleared. Sukhi bayavu. I have become very, very happy. I am very delighted. Prabhu Charana Prasada. It is your prasada. It is your blessings. Abamohiya aapani kinkari jani. Please accept me. Last time also she said, Kinkari jani. Kinkari means servant. Please accept me as your servant. Jadapi sahaja jada nari ayani. Even though I am a woman, we have discussed this earlier. I am not going to repeat that again. Even though I am a woman, ignorant and stupid by nature. Jada nari ayani. I am ignorant. I know I am unintelligent. In spite of it. Prathama jo main poocha soi kahu. Answer all the former questions more elaborately. Jamo para prasanna prabhu ahahu. Thereby, if you are pleased, I will also gain that knowledge. Rama Brahma Chinmaya Abhinashi. Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra ji, who is the consciousness Parabrahma Swarupa self, the indestructible Avinashi, Sarvarahita Sabaura Purabasi. Now see, that great Paramatma, Sabaura Parabasi, who dwells in all of the creatures, Natha Dharevu Nara Tanu Kehihetu. Why did he take this Manushya Rupa? Now see, earlier also the same questions, in fact, almost verbatim, she asked, but that time she did not have faith in Rama. That time she did not have devotion towards Rama. She did not have love for Rama. But the same question now what she is asking is totally different. Why? Her mind is filled with love for Rama. Therefore she is asking, what brought that Supreme to the world as a Nararupa? Kehi hetu, because of what? Mohi samujhayi kaha hu Vrishaketu. Hey Vrishaketu, Shiva, mohi samujhayi. Please explain to me. I want to understand. Uma bachana sunvi parama binita. Listening to the vinita, namrata vani. That words with lot of politeness, vinamrata. Hearing those words, Rama Katha para Priti Punita, and she wants to know the Rama Katha with purity in her heart. That is the difference. Earlier, that purity was not there. It doesn't mean that she was impure, but she had her ahankara there as Sati. What was that kind of ahankara? We should not again misunderstand. Her ahankara there was, my Lord is the Supreme. How can an Nara become? That attitude was different. Now the attitude is different. Now she has accepted Rama as the Supreme. And with that acceptance and humility, Rama Katha para Priti Punita. Hiya harashe kama ritaba. Kamari means the one who destroyed Cupid, that is Shiva, was very, very hiyaharashe. He was very delighted. Sankara Sahaja Sujana, who is not always Sujana, he knows everything. Shankara Sahaja Sujana is all the time, he is the knowledge itself, you see. Bahubidi Uma hi prasamsi puni. Again he praised Uma quite a lot. And thank God, again the whole thing is not repeating. He praised Uma in many ways. Bole Kripanidhana. Kripanidhana, the Lord of Compassion, said. What did he say? In the Sorta it is said, Sunu Subha Katha Bhavani, O Bhavani, listen to this Katha of what? Ramacharita Manasa Bimala, the purest story of Bhagavan Shri Ramchandra ji, which is called popularly Ramacharita Kaha Busundi Bakani, which is called Ramacharita is for us now. Kaha Busundi Bakani Suna, which was narrated by whom? Sage Bhushundi. Here the Loka Bhasha Bhusundi is written, but the actual name is Bhushundi. Bhushundi Bihaganayaka Garuda, to whom the sage Bhushundi told this to Garuda Bhagavan, the Vahana of Vishnu. So Sambada Udara Jehi Bidi Bha Age Kaba. So Sambada, that dialogue between the sage Bhushundi to Garuda, that I will tell you. Sunahurama Avatara Charita. I will now tell you Bhagavan Shri Ramchandra ji's complete Avatara Charita. Paramasundara Anagha. Anagha means sinless, flawless. Paramasundara, extremely beautiful. Hariguna Nama Apara. Hariguna Nama Apara. Bhagavan's stories, virtues are apara. Katharupa Aganita Amita. Katharupa. It has now been told in a story form. Story form is a very beautiful way. We understand stories more faster. And the stories remain very sharply in our mind. We may not understand the abstract teachings, but a story, an example, an anecdote makes that abstract thing settle. We will be able to imbibe. Therefore, Katha Rupa, Main Nijamati Anusara, to the best of my ability, Kaha Uma Sadhara Sunahu. Hey Uma, Sadhara Sunahu. Listen carefully, attentively. Main Nijamati Anusara Kahamu. With the best of my ability, with the best of my intelligence, my understanding, I will tell you. With that, the complete Purva Pitika of the Ramakatha concludes. Alright, and then from here, the Ramakatha really starts right from the beginning. In our stories they say, once upon a time. But here it will not be, because the moment we say once upon a time, oh God. In the year 1942, during Quit India movement, for that story now people don't have patience. But for this story, you must know what brought Rama to this earth. So, what is the, what do you call it as a flow chart, family tree. So, he starts from a point, what made Ramchandra ji take avatar. From there he starts, and from now, the real Ramakatha will start. Not from now, from tomorrow. Okay, I have taken a little extra time. Deliberately I took, because I want to finish this point so that now Ramakatha will start from tomorrow. Siyavar Ramachandra ki jai, Pavan Sutta Hanuman ki jai, उमापति महादेव की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।